Hi guys, Millwall here, and today we're going to be doing something a bit different, something that we haven't really done on the channel before. And basically what we're going to be doing is me and the regular contributors to the Millwall channel, plus a few new faces, are basically going to predict the outcome of this coming season, as it should be quite a funny thing to look back on when the season's finished. So what we'll be predicting is our league table finish, our top goal scorer come the end of the season, the player with the most assists come the end of the season, and our player of the season. And it is also worth mentioning that the videos you're about to see were sent in before the news come out that we're about to sign a certain Belgium midfielder. So if you don't hear his name throughout the video, then you know why. But without further ado, let's get into mine. Right then, where do I think we're going to finish? If you saw my championship prediction video the other day, you would have saw that I said 9th, so I'm going to stick with that. Our top goal scorer, it has to be Nesbitt. I mean, he is absolutely on fire in pre-season, so it would be stupid not to go with him, really. The player with the most assists, do I go with Fleming? I'm not sure if he's even going to be here by the time the season starts, so I'm going to go with Watmore. And our player of the season, I'm going to go with Nesbitt also. So there you go, guys. They are my predictions, so take it away, lads.
Hello Millwall Tube, this is my predictions for the 23-24 season. I'm going to go for a 9th position this season, which will be fairly good. Yeah, I think we had our chance last season. There's some good teams coming up, and certainly even stronger teams coming down from the Premiership this season. I hope I'm proved wrong. Goal scorer, I'm going to go for Nesbitt. I can see him being a 15-20 goals per season. Looks an all-round striker, good threat. Assists, I would go for Fleming, but I think he's going to be gone. 15 million euros, if that's true. I'm going to go for Brian, if that case, if he's gone, Fleming. Player of the season, I'm going to go for George Saville. Far underrated as far as I'm concerned, and had a great second half of the season. Let's hope we have a good season. Onwards and upwards, come on you Lions.
Hiya Millwall Tube, glad to be back for another season. Before I start my pre-season predictions for the overall season, I just want to say send my deepest condolences and sincerest condolences to the Berylson family, and rest in peace Mr. Chairman. You will be so sorely and surely missed. Yeah, it's a sad loss for us all as a Millwall family. Moving on to the season predictions, I think our overall position, I think we're going to finish 8th. I think the general consensus is we kind of blew our chance playoff wise. I know we've strengthened a little bit, but the teams coming down and the teams coming up, they're no Mickey Mouse clubs, you know, they're all half decent. So I'll go with my prediction for player of the coming season. I think it'll be Nisbet. If he gets 15 plus goals, which I think he will, which will lead me on to our top scorer for next season, which I think will be Nisbet as well, with 15 plus. So he looks quite handy in pre-season already, getting a different array of goals. And player, I'm going to go player for the most assists. I'll have to go for Fleming, because I can't really think of anyone else, to be honest with you. There's not too many more creative in our team. Hope I'm wrong. But on the overall, I think they all need to chip in with a few more goals just to ease the burden. Yeah, so that's my coming season predictions. Come on you Lions.
Good out of Millwall Tube. This is my prediction for position at the end of the season. Top scorer, most assists and player of the season. First of all, welcome back. Here we go for another season. Hope my heart can take this season, because it didn't take it very well last year. Do I think Millwall can replicate what we did last season? Yeah, I'm optimistic. I'm hopeful. I think we made 2 decent signings so far. I'm pleased with Joe Bryan, very good at this sort of level, and Premier League level. Nisbet, right, he's got a little bit of settling in to do, but I think he's going to score goals. But he's strong, he's quick, he's powerful. Yeah, I think it's a good signing, considering what we paid for him as well. Where I think we're going to finish the season, I think we're going to do another top half, maybe pushing with the playoffs again, I hope. But in terms of Rowett's progression, he's progressed pretty much mostly every year, give or take one season. And I think he's got to be looking to progress again. So playoffs have got to be in the players' minds. Given what happened with the chairman as well, I hope this is a bonus incentive for the players to go and do it for JB. Top scorer, I'm going to go with Nisbet. I think he's got a little bit of selling in to do, but I can't see Bradshaw outscoring him. Even though Bradshaw's got a little bit of experience in this league, I still can't see it. I think Nisbet's the ultimate striker. Bradshaw's still running around like a headless chicken half the time. Not his fault, due to he gets no supply. Having a man up top with him, I think Nisbet's going to outscore him this year. So I'll go with Nisbet. Top assists, I think I'm going to go with Watmore. Now, obviously, everyone's going to say Fleming, but I'm going for Watmore in case Fleming isn't here at the start of the season. Hopefully he will be, but if he's not, then I'll go for Watmore. Player of the season, I'm going to say this man now, and I think this is going to be, hopefully, a wonderful season for Romain Esse. If he can produce what we know he can, then are we going to keep holding him after this season? Hopefully we can. He's been unbelievable from what I've seen of him. Even this pre-season, I watched the Gillingham game Saturday and he dominated the game. Looked like a player that's been in the Championship for years. So that's my prediction. Hope they all come true. And here's to another season. Come on, you Lions.
So to jump straight into this, where do you think we'll finish in the table? Going into the season, I think we've got quite a good team, a good squad. And I know it's going to be a really tough championship and it's going to be a brilliant league. Very competitive, much more competitive than last season. And I actually think we're going to go on a good run towards the end of the season. And I think we'll get into top 6 and finally make the playoffs. And I think we'll finish in 6th place. Our top goal scorer, I'm going to go for Kevin Nisbet. I think he's looked really good in the past couple of friendlies. I know they're only friendlies, but you can obviously see he looks like a really good striker. And he definitely knows where the back of the net is, and he could be that sort of player we need for that extra push. Our top assister, I'm going to go over our other new signing, Joe Bryan. He's got a brilliant left foot on him. He looks really good at set pieces, and I think he'll get a lot of crosses into the box. And I think he'll get a good number of assists. And our player of the season, this is more of a difficult one really, but I reckon, I'm going to say a couple of options. I reckon it could be Jake Cooper. I think he's been solid the past couple of seasons. Or maybe George Saville, because he really impressed me last season. And him getting third, I think it could be either Jake Cooper or George Saville for player of the season. But that's my predictions for this season.
Hi Millwall Tube. This is my predictions for our forthcoming season. I think that we're going to finish 5th this season, next season or this season. I think the very sad demise of our chairman is going to make us more determined to have a really good season. So I think I'm going to go for a 5th place finish. I think our top goal scorer is going to be Tom Bradshaw. And I think that our top assist will be Kevin Nisbet. And the reason I think that is that Gary Rowett's going to play them as a 2 up front, with Zian Fleming as a 10 behind them, with 2 wing backs and a back 3. And I think that they're going to get a quick understanding. I think Nisbet's going to head the ball down or play the ball through or take shots on goal, and Bradshaw will be there to follow up and poach the goals. And I think our player of the season is going to be Juicy Jake Cooper. Bye for now.
Hi Millwall Tube. New season's upon us. First of all, deepest condolences to the Berylson family. Can't put into words how much of a shock that was. Anyway, as for Millwall Football Club, our top goal scorer this season, I'm going to be totally optimistic and say Kevin Nisbet. Yeah, a Scottish striker who is going to be a success. He's going to do well. Top assister, no, not Zian Fleming, Romain Esse. That lad, if he gets the game time, which he should, he will be a big, big success. He's hungry and he'll put in a lot of crosses for either Tom Bradshaw or Kevin Nisbet to convert. And as for us as a season, no. That Blackburn game took a lot out of us psychologically as well as physically. and I'm not sure they or us have quite gotten over it yet. So just to sum up, top goal scorer Kevin Nisbet, top assister Ruben SA, because we don't know where Zion Fleming's going to be, do we? Lazio or Burnley. Anyway, and the position about 10th, not trouble in the promotion positions, but not trouble in the relegation positions either. So there we go. That's my season for Millwall. Come on, you Lions.
Right, where are we going to finish?
In the table, I think we're going to finish in the playoffs.
Top goal scorer?
Nisbet.
Nisbet. Most assists?
I'm going to go with
Fleming. And player of the season, both of you?
I'm going to go Bradshaw. I'm going to go Bradshaw too.
2 on Bradshaw.
Come on, you Lions!
Millwall Tube, nice to be back. This is my prediction for the season. After last season, it's going to be really hard for us to finish where we finished or in contention with the playoffs, as I believe the Championship is much a stronger league this year. But I'm going to try and predict who I think is going to be my top goal scorer, the player to have most assists, and the player who I think is likely to sort of hopefully finish player of the season. Right, my top goal scorer, I'm going to go for the obvious and say Kevin Nisbet. I really think he's going to be decent for us, so only time will tell. So I'm going to go for Kevin Nisbet for top goal scorer. Most assists, I'm going to go for Fleming if he's still in the team, because at the minute there's a lot of news flying around that's saying that there's possible 15 million. I think if we get off of 15 mil, we'll sell him. But if he is here, I'm going to go for Fleming to get most assists. Moving on to the possible player of the season next season, for me, it's got to be Romain SA. Hopefully, he gets a chance to show what he's about, gets a run in the team, and I truly believe if he does, he's going to surprise a lot of people. Even though he already has surprised us, he's going to kick on and become hopefully our player of the season. Regarding league position, I can't see us getting higher than 10th, but hopefully I'm wrong and we push for the playoffs or even get automatic. Come on, you Lions.